Hello, Fantasy Sports Wizard here, and welcome to a rather late night episode of the Quest. We're now on episode 19, and EA have decided to release marquee matchups at quite an unusual time. It's 2 a.m. in the UK, and for me, it's 10 p.m. But still, without further ado, we are going to get straight in and go through the Dortmund Bayern one. And to be honest, these matchups are pretty straightforward. I didn't have to buy a single player. Like all these players in the four matchups, I have from my club that I've earned from opening packs through previous challenges. So it was very straightforward. And what's even easier is the fact that for the clubs that are featured, you only need one player from each one. There's a few other criteria like so many rare players and so forth for so many clubs in the Spanish one, but for the most part it's pretty easy. And if you are having any issues with these players, just stop the video where you need it, just check them out and go out, and hopefully I can help you out and you can get these matchups done. But like I said, very easy, especially if you've been doing all the previous matchups and storing all your players for times like this. Like, you just never know when you're going to need all those players, and it makes these so easy. You can then not spend a penny and make a profit. Like, a lot of the players that I've got, I will probably list up tomorrow when everyone's waking up and going to attempt to do these, so I've got an advantage here. So if you're seeing this video, I suggest you do the same, like get them done as soon as possible, and then whatever leftovers you have in your club that you've been preparing for this, or whatever you get in your packs, just sell them sometime tomorrow when people are getting up in Europe, because a lot of people will be wanting to do that. And then, as expected, the next Premier League Player of the Month is due to be announced tomorrow, with the view of it being Eden Hazard. So I really wanted to get this done. I was hoping I could get some good players as well in the packs, and hopefully it will make my life easier in getting the new Player of the Month, as he'll fit quite nicely in my team. And it was just such a shame with these matchups. There was a couple that I invested heavily in. There was a Australian game between the Mariners and the Jets that I really hoped was going to get in. It seemed like an absolute gold mine. It would have been similar to like the South American game a couple of weeks ago where the cards were going for 10k, so I had my fingers crossed, but EA took an easy route out. But again, this weekend it sees so many big games. Like, I guess they had to include them because there's just so much media speculation and coverage surrounding them that they decided to just go with those games that garner the attention that a lot of people will be fixated upon. And here we go. We're going to open up our 5 packs we get, and gotta admit right now, they were a disappointment. I really hoped I was going to get something good. I mean, I saw some pretty decent packs on Twitter, and yeah, they were terrible. Absolutely terrible. I think my highest card I pulled was an 84 in one of the later ones. I mean, I'm not wanting to like disappoint on these packs, but I would like something better. But a lot of, like, say, the Team of the Week, for example, is amazing. But anyway, like, these packs, they did contain a few useful players that I can find uses for like the Ligue 1, the Liga NOS, and the Pro League squad builders. So there is an advantage there. Again, like, I'm slowly working my way through those and attempting to complete those for as cheap as possible to maximize my profit on the packs at the end. And again, I recommend that you all do the same, because that's the best way to go about doing them. And then, for the most part, like all the other players, I will go through, as I said earlier in this video. Sometime tomorrow, I'm going to go through and list them up, and hopefully I'll make a nice little bit of profit there as well, as I do have some spares due to the criteria in the club. But again, like these packs, like the jumbo premium, I'm gonna make money from like that squad squad fitness card, the healing card. It all sells, and at the weekend when people are playing their weekend leagues, the fitness card will go up in price, guaranteed, like several hundred coins. And you're laughing, really. Like, especially if you do the bronze pack and like store all those cards up, you can make an absolute fortune. I mean, they go for like 900 coins, so that's 2 bronze packs. But here, like, we get a real Patricia, which is a shame because I have completed Sporting Lisbon, but we get another Portuguese player, Silva. So it's just filling out these builders and getting them done. And it's so addictive. Like here, we get Fabio Contrao. I'm probably going to sell him. I don't think that I would ever use him in a La Liga team. Like, there are far better options out there at left back, but because of this criteria, he is probably going to sell. So I will just take the coins and run because I'm going to want to reinvest in doing the Player of the Month. And I'm hoping that I can do it as soon as possible. It would be nice, but other than that, I will wait for like the Black Friday crash or just the crash before the crash. So there we go. That is how I did the marquee matchups, and I showed you what I got. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it useful. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And aside from that, I'm the Fantasy Sports Wizard, and I shall see you all next time. Bye!